Respecting copyright and intellectual property. One of the primary ethical considerations in modding is respecting the intellectual property (IP) of the original creators. Many game developers maintain strict control over their IP, and distributing mods that infringe on copyrights, such as using assets or code from the original game without permission, can lead to legal issues. Ethical modders ensure they don't repurpose proprietary materials without consent and often credit the original creators of the content they build upon. Maintaining fair use of modding tools. Game developers often release modding tools to encourage community creativity, but these tools can be used unethically. Some modders may exploit tools to create cheats, hacks, or exploitative content, such as mods that give unfair advantages in multiplayer games. Ethical modders focus on creating content that enhances the player experience without disrupting game balance or undermining fair competition. Transparency and disclosure in mod distribution. When releasing mods, ethical modders should be transparent about the content they've created and whether they've used assets or elements from other mods or games. They should disclose their sources and any third-party tools they've used. This transparency fosters trust within the community and ensures that credit is given where it's due, promoting a culture of respect and recognition. Not exploiting players through microtransactions. The rise of free-to-play games has led to concerns about modders incorporating microtransactions into their creations. Some modders may add paid features to mods, potentially exploiting players with unnecessary or unfair purchases. Ethical modders avoid introducing monetization schemes that detract from the integrity of the game or take advantage of players who simply want to enhance their gaming experience. Respecting player privacy and data. Mods that access or store player data without consent raise significant ethical issues. Some mods, particularly in multiplayer games, may harvest sensitive information like personal data, browsing history, or IP addresses. Ethical modders ensure that their creations comply with data privacy laws and prioritize player confidentiality. They avoid any form of data mining or unauthorized data collection in their mods. Community impact and toxicity. Modding communities thrive on creativity, collaboration, and respect. However, mods that foster toxic behavior, such as hate speech, harassment, or offensive content, can harm the gaming community. Ethical modders ensure that their creations do not contribute to toxic environments, and they take responsibility for their mods' impact on the player community, promoting inclusivity and positive engagement. While mods can enhance a game's appeal, ethical modders should aim to maintain the original balance of the game, especially in multiplayer modes. Mods that introduce powerful or game-breaking elements can distort the experience for others, creating unfair advantages. Ethical modders ensure their mods don't break the core mechanics of the game, keeping the experience enjoyable for all players. Supporting developers and the original game. Ethical modders respect the efforts of game developers by not undermining their work. Some modders go as far as supporting the original creators by not distributing mods that would harm the game's commercial value, such as mods that make paid content freely available. They may also collaborate with developers for permission or work alongside them to enhance the game while respecting the developer's vision. Addressing harmful or disturbing content. Certain mods may push boundaries in terms of graphic violence, explicit content, or other themes that could be harmful to some players. Ethical modders avoid creating or promoting content that is excessively violent or disturbing, especially when it comes to minors or vulnerable communities. They consider the potential impact of their mods on the well-being of others and strive to create content that enhances the overall gaming experience without crossing ethical lines. Balancing creativity with responsibility. Ultimately, ethical modding requires a balance between creativity and responsibility. Modders should use their skills to improve games, offer innovative new features, and contribute positively to the gaming community. At the same time, they must be aware of the potential consequences of their actions, considering how their mods affect other players, developers, and the gaming industry as a whole.